Hey friends, Happy New Year. Welcome to the first unboxing of the new year. We're back in our regular massive collection haul. I've got two other collections, one here and one on the way. So we are going to already have a very busy first quarter of the new year, checking those in and making them available for you guys to purchase. If you haven't seen it, I'm going to link to it here. I've got a kind of a state of the trove. Welcome to the 2023 video I'm going to post first. If you didn't get a chance to see it, just some little like where we're going type stuff. I got some big ideas for this year and I want to get into it. But for this video, we're just going back to the regular checking in of stuff. Pretty cool box here. It was already open. I took a quick peek inside. And I think we're going to have some fun here. We definitely got some good stuff for you. First up is a first edition of the Stormbringer box set. This is the thinner version. There's a thicker version, which I think was the slightly revised version. But this is that original Chaosium thin box set, like the Maska, like Hawkmoon and some of the others that we'll be seeing here. Pretty crunchy. It's definitely got some wear. I just pulled out some stuff that was in it. I have to set those aside because they don't fit in my normal bins. But we also have two copies of Demon Magic. This is all for the Stormbringer line. The Stormbringer Companion, which I haven't had one of those in a long time. The Shattered Isle, used to have a ton of those. I don't think I have any more of them either. And the Black Sword supplement. All that's for Stormbringer. And then we've got Hawkmoon. This box is in much better shape than the previous one. It's almost no wear. So that, again, that doesn't fit my bin here. I'm just going to set that aside. This is a Stormbringer supplement from a licensee. It's called Quorum. I vaguely remember when these were out in the early 2000s, when I don't know who had it before Mongoose, I think, got into it. So this is cool. I have not seen this before. This is the Albedo role-playing game. This is a box set, so it looks like this is the box set, and then there is a second edition of the game, which I don't think I ever knew of. Cool little anamorphic role-playing game. And then I've got the two of the modules. This is the Drift, which I've never seen before, and then there's Shaka, which I have seen that one before. So that's kind of cool. Neat little third party. That was all Chesic stuff, if I'm not mistaken. So now we're on to some other stuff. We've got a Troll Pack box set from Avalon Hill Runequest. The Snakepipe Hollow version from Avalon Hill. Elder Secrets of Glorantha box set. These are in pretty good shape. They're a little bit of wear, but not much. And then a copy of the Haunted Ruins module. That's cool. Oops. All right. This was a very short print run. This is the Griffin Mountain reprint by, who did this? Moon Design Publications, part of Asaris Inc. They did this in a hardcover and a softcover. They didn't do a lot of them. It was only available for a short while. I haven't seen one in years. Got a little bit of sun fading on the spine. Unfortunately, that's not too bad though. Those were kind of, I vaguely remember them from the early 2000s. This is a mix mash. So this is a Runequest Deluxe from Avalon Hill. It's pretty crunchy. It's got very taped corners. It's heavy. It's got a lot of extra stuff in it. It's not going to go through it because I don't think any of it's in great shape. I'll probably end up just selling it as a whole lot there. Those Runequest by Avalon Hill are always in demand though. This is a soft cover of Chaosium's Runequest rules. Don't know if this was out of the box set or if this was a standalone. They did a bunch of different versions. I think it was a standalone because it's got a price tag on the back, but they also did it as a box set, and you don't know. Hero Wars. This is the Ooze book, the Trolls of Glorantha. I don't think I've ever had that in. This was, early 2000s after Chaosium had stopped doing that stuff, and the Saris took it over. Got some Trade Talk magazines, which I'm not familiar with. This is Chaos Society magazine number 6, 7, and 8. So 3 magazines for RuneQuest. You magazine collectors may be all over those. These are more ones I am familiar with. This is Tales of the Reaching Moon. They did a bunch of those. 94 looks like. This is one I've had, issue 16. There's issue 11. Number 10. Number 17, 18. I think that is it for the Tales of the Reaching Moon. We may run into more of them. Ye Book of Tentacles. This is issue number 2 and number 1, probably. So, Ye Book of Tentacles. This is the Masks of Paws, adventuring the classic setting of role-playing. This is from Tentacle Press. Definitely not one I'm familiar with, but it looks like the Tentacle, Book of Tentacles stuff, so maybe part of that. Unspoken Word. I don't know if this is a module. And then In Wintertop's Shadow, again, Unspoken Word. Under the Red Moon for Hero Quest. Moon design. This one was 2000s, early 2000s. Men of the Sea, also same time period. From Judges Guild, we've got the Duck Pond book, and that is got the cover sheet to it. And then City of Le Tabor. It's got some wear, another Judges Guild RuneQuest, and the legendary Duck Tower. Not Dark Tower, Duck Tower. The Broken Tree Inn, which was a starting point for adventures of RuneQuest by Judges Guild. And let's see here. Wintertop Fair, Unspoken Word, and then the Thieves' Arm. I'm guessing those are some series of modules that they did. So I'll kind of try to keep them together. So you research it. All right, back to what do we got in here? Sons of Kargzant. Unspoken Word again. Put that with the other ones. And then we are into some other stuff. So we got Sun Country, Avalon Hill, RuneQuest. Dorstar, the Land of Doom, Avalon Hill. Daughters of Darkness, Avalon Hill. This is the RuneQuest core book, it looks like, from Mongoose Publishing. So a much later version of RuneQuest. More Tales of the Reaching Moon. This is number 13. We've got Trade Talk again, number 5 and number 4. So that's a nice run we're starting to get there. Avalon Hill, Strangers in Prax. And Lords of Terror. The Shadows on the Borderland. This is a nice run of RuneQuest. I know I don't have a lot of the Avalon Hill stuff at the moment, so that's pretty cool. The Book of Drastic Resolutions. This is... boy. I don't know this one. Yeah, not familiar with this one at all. So that's cool. Worms footprints, not footnotes, footprints. I've had this here and there. Not too common though. Got that Overstock sticker on it. The Eldorado packing peanuts in here. The Eldorado the Lost City. This one's in really great shape, and that's a cool cover there. That's the guy that did all the Paranoia covers. Another couple Tales of the Reaching Moon. This is issue 12. This is Enclosure, issue number 1 and issue number 2. Role-playing in the fantasy world of Gloranthra. So, very small press. This is circa 1997. 2 issues. I don't know if there's more. Another trade talk. We got issues number 3 and number 2. So we're almost to the run of those. River of Cradles. And it looks like we got maps in the back here. I'll have to verify that those are all present. So River of Cradles from Avalon Hill. And then the other of the 2 books that the Moon Design did. This is the Pavis and Big Rubble super thick book, softcover version. They did a hardcover as well, and that is the 2 items that they did. So that is everything, guys. Cool Runequest and a little bit of Albedo role-playing game. Great mixture of items. Some Stormbringer Hawkmoon box set, old and new, from the classic era of 80s and all the way up to the early 2000s. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we will catch you on the next one. Take care.